All right. So we've gone through the trailers. So let's go ahead and get onward to our feature presentation. Our movie of choice tonight, House on Haunted Hill from 1959. The plot of this film is a millionaire is offering a cash prize to anyone that can remain inside of a haunted house for an entire evening. An actual haunted house. As you can imagine, there's plenty of scares, frightening situations, and some deadly situations. So who will get out? Who will survive? That's the question. Let's go ahead and get started. So rules for movie night. Don't be weird. That's kind of the main one. Don't be weird. No spoilers. Do not post spoilers in the chat. And try not to drag things off topic. Try not to drag things too far off topic unless something gets brought up and we ended up going on a weird diatribe. But that's pretty much it. Those are pretty much the main rules of movie night. Let's go ahead and get started, shall we? This is also like this version. The version I found that has the best quality. Like even the Internet Archive versions, the quality on those are like not as great. This version, this. Well, that's one way to get people's attention. Oh, hi.
The ghosts are moving tonight, restless, hungry. May I introduce myself? I'm Watson Pritchard. In just a minute, I'll show you the only really haunted house in the world. Since it was built a century ago, 7 people, including my brother, have been murdered in it. Since then, I've owned the house.
Oh.
I've only spent one night there, and when they found me in the morning, I was almost dead.
Okay, that is actually a very interesting open. Hey, Vincent Price.
I'm Frederick Lauren, and I've rented the house on Haunted Hill tonight so that my wife can give a party. A haunted house party.
Oh, jeez.
She's so amusing. There'll be food and drink and ghosts, and perhaps even a few murders.
Will there be sexy fun times?
If any of you will spend the next 12 hours in this house, I'll give you each $10,000. Or your next of kin in case you don't survive. But here come our other guests.
That's actually a really good opener.
It was my wife's idea to have our guests come in funeral cars. She's so amusing. Her sense of humor is, shall we say, original. I dreamed up the hearse. It's empty now, but after a night in the house on Haunted Hill, who knows? This is Lance Schroeder, a test pilot, so no doubt a brave man. But don't you think you can be much braver if you're paid for it? And I happen to know that Lance needs the $10,000 I'll give him. If he's brave enough to stay all night. This is Ruth Bridges. You've no doubt read her column in the newspapers. She says her reason for coming to the party is to write a feature article on ghosts. She's also desperate for money.
Okay,
Gambles.
so all of these particular guests seem to be
You've already met
handpicked.
Watson Pritchard, a man living in mortal fear of a house, and yet he is risking his life to spend another night here. I wonder why. He says for money. This is Dr. David Trent, a psychiatrist. He claims that my ghost will help his work on hysteria. But don't you see a little touch of greed there?
Maybe a
around the
little.
mouth and eyes. This is Nora Manning. I picked her from the thousands of people who work for me because she needed the 10,000 more than most. Supports her whole family. Isn't she pretty?
Hmm.
The party's
Yeah.
starting now. And you have
So think
until
about this.
midnight
Like,
to
this
find
movie
the
takes place in
house I haunted
1959. Think about how much $10,000 would do for you in that time frame. Like, shit. I mean, that is a very nice house. Holy shit. That is a very fancy house. If that is the house. Is that the house in question? I think it is. That's super fucking fancy. Yep, starring Vincent Price. Carol Omart, Richard Long, Alan Marshall, and Carolyn Craig. Featuring Alicia Cook and Julie Mitchum. Yeah, this is a really fancy fucking place. Huh. I mean, so far this is actually my first time seeing this movie. It's like, so this is kind of the thing with most of these movies. Like, this is usually my first time seeing most of them. But yeah, so far this has got a pretty cool opening. Oh, jeez, Corey. Let me know if I need to turn the audio down or anything like that. If it's too loud. Let me actually go ahead and... There we go. We'll bring that down just a smidge. There we go. That should be alright. Ooh. I do like this theme. I do like this theme. Ow. Bit my lip. Oh, this is perfect. Sorry, one sec. Cat's throwing a fit again.
Well, where is everybody?
It isn't a very warm welcome, is it?
Only the ghosts in this house are glad we're here.
Are we all
I'm back.
strangers to each other? Don't you two know each other?
I'm afraid I don't even know your name.
I'm Nora Manning.
Lance Schroeder.
Is Frederick Lauren a friend of yours?
I've heard of him, but I've never met him.
I work for one of his companies, but I've never seen him.
I've never met the man either. Just a phone call. Do you know him?
No,
So none of them
Then
know
you're
him
the only one of us
personally.
who does.
I don't know him. All the details about renting the house were done by mail.
He's quite wealthy, isn't he?
Millions.
And 5 wives, I believe.
4, I think, so far.
A $50,000 party.
Good
for
morning
only
from
5
Germany.
people
Hey there,
is
Otzel. How you
equal to a
doing?
millionaire.
Is that Comfy Sam? Yes, it is. Hello there, Lily. How you doing as
Not
well?
about anybody. This would
Thank you
certainly be
both
the
for
house
swinging
I'd
by,
live in.
and I hope you both have had terrifyingly pleasant time zones.
Who closed
Welcome,
the door?
welcome. We're actually just getting started with the movie, so perfect timing. Boo!
This thing's made of solid steel.
As a good instinct there. Oh, there he is. Good morning. Hello. Good morning to you as well, Otzel. Why is this movie familiar? This is House on Haunted Hill. I don't know if you've ever seen it before, but yeah, I've never seen it. I've never really seen it myself, but definitely, it's probably definitely been referenced on a number of occasions.
Annabelle,
And it's starring Vincent Price,
Our
too.
guests are here, and fortunately
master
still
of horror.
alive. Is your face on yet?
Dust and dirt everywhere, and the water barely trickles. Couldn't you have had the place cleaned?
Atmosphere, darling. You know how ghosts are. They never tidy up. And that's a very
Let me bump it
fetching
up
outfit,
just a
but
little
hardly
bit.
suitable for a party.
I'm not going
There
to
we
the
go.
party.
The spend the night ghost party was your idea, remember? Since it's going to cost me $50,000, I want you to have fun.
The party was my idea until you invited all the guests.
I have a vague memory.
We're only strangers,
Okay.
We're none of our friends.
Gasp! Movie nights! Hello
Do we
there,
have
Paint
any
Splatter.
friends?
How you doing?
No,
Thank you for
we
swinging
are
by,
just
and I hope you've had a terrifyingly
I
pleasant
had a
time
reason for
zone.
inviting each
Yeah, we're
guest.
just getting started
I
with
wanted kind of
with our
cross-section,
cemetery cinema evening,
from
House on Haunted
psychiatrist
Hill.
to typist, and from drunk to jet pilot. They share one thing. They all need money. Now let's see if they're brave enough to earn it.
Yeah, so this is our.
You call
So
this
for those
party?
joining in, I'm
Could be.
gonna pause the movie for this. So for those of you joining in for the first time, like I've been doing this for a while now. These are our cemetery cinema evenings, where last Friday of every month we watch a classic horror film on Twitch. Classic ones, older ones, because anything that's public domain, pretty much, to reduce the risk of getting slapped by any like copyright issues for the most part. And for tonight, we're watching House on Haunted Hill. Imagine me, small rose doll, lightweight drunk, destroying a bowl of popcorn. Oh, I can totally imagine. I actually have some popcorn right here. Actually, I have a bowl of popcorn right here with me. So it's mine, no, my popcorn. My popcorn. How? Haunted Hill got late 90s remake with Jerry Rush, the guy who plays Barbossa in Pirates of the Caribbean. I did see that, actually. I remember that they did a remake sometime in the 90s. But I don't think it was out. I don't think it was that good, though. I don't think it was that good. I don't remember it really being good. That's why I opted to do the original version. You got popcorn. I got Taco Bell breakfast foods. Oh, jeez. Well, that's actually not bad. That's actually not. I haven't had Taco Bell in like fucking forever. I usually go to Del Taco myself. When we get in the popcorn, Sam. Oh, jeez. Well, I got my popcorn right here. Fuck. Oh, shit. Get that. If I don't drop it everywhere. Never seen this movie with Vincent Price. Yeah. This is also my first time seeing this as well. So, it's going to be interesting. And yeah, it's Vincent fucking Price. He's going to kill it. I need coffee. Don't worry. Go get coffee. Go get your coffee. Go ahead and get your coffee.
Hey,
Why do you always do that? It spoils the champagne.
it might explode.
Never does.
Would you
Oh, he
guarantee
wants
that?
it to explode.
That isn't funny, Frederick.
Make a good headline. Playboy kills wife with champagne cork. Will you join me?
No, thank you.
Just a sip might improve your humor.
My humor is fine, thanks. And I haven't poisoned it.
Always good
The
to
fact
know
that they have to make that apparent is like, wow, this is a very interesting
Have some.
relationship.
You'll enjoy the party more.
Frederick is flirty. This is a very kinky couple. Like, holy shit. Especially for late 50s. Like, they're very kinky.
Your trust is so touching. And I'm not going to the party.
Of all my wives, you're the least agreeable.
But still alive.
Would you go away for $1 million, tax-free?
Tax-free, jeez.
You want it all, don't you?
I deserve it all. Your jealousy
Vincent Price is
isn't
like Christopher
tax-free.
Lee, an actor with 100% in his
Possessive
roles.
isn't
Oh, yeah, no kidding. Without a doubt. Without a
Man
fucking
have
doubt.
grounds for divorce.
But can't prove them.
The time will come. You'll slip up one of these days,
Think so?
if I live long enough. You remember the fun we had when you poisoned me?
Something you ate, the doctor said.
Yes. Arsenic on the rocks.
This is...
Annabelle, you'd do it again if you thought you could get away with it, wouldn't you?
Darling, what makes you think that?
Something about you.
So they, like, actually trying to kill each
The
other?
hanging is very uncomfortable, in case you get any more ideas.
Are they actually trying to
Don't
kill
let
each
the
other?
ghosts and the ghouls disturb you, darling.
Darling, the only ghoul in the house is you.
And don't sit up all night thinking of ways to get rid of me. It makes wrinkles.
This is a wild-ass relationship. Holy shit. It's what I thought. That seems to be what they're trying to convey. Oh, hi. Hidden knife. Oh, he knows.
This is what she used on my brother and her sister.
That's right, because he was here. He owned the
Parts of
house.
bodies
He
all
owns
over
the house.
In places you wouldn't think. The funny thing is, the heads have never been found. Hands and feet and things like that. But no heads.
The wife, probably in a rage, threatened her husband with a knife and then, carried away by hysteria, took a swing at him and simply went on from there.
She certainly went on. How many people did she kill, Mr. Pritchard?
Only two. Her husband and her sister. No one else was here.
So there are
Oh.
two loose heads just floating around in here somewhere?
You can hear them at night. They whisper to each other and then cry.
Since our host isn't here, would anyone care to mix me a drink?
Certainly. What will you have?
Well, well, speaking of the devil.
I'm your host,
Are
Frederick
those mini
Lawrence.
caskets on the table there?
Since we're all strangers to each other, let's get acquainted with the drink, shall we?
Mr. Lauren, I advise you to call this party off now. The ghosts are already moving, and that's a bad sign.
Let me apologize for my wife. She'll join us later. What do you have,
Scotch and.
Doctor?
I'll have the same.
Now, before the party...
I
begins,
love Danganronpa.
let's go over the details. The caretakers will leave at midnight, locking us in here until they come back in the morning.
I'm being perfectly
Once
honest.
the
I've
door
never
is
played
locked,
a
there's no way
Danganronpa
out.
game.
The windows have bars that a jail would be
But
proud of.
I know,
And the only door
I know
to the
there's, I know
outside
people
locked
enjoy
like
them.
a
I know
bolt.
people enjoy them though.
No electricity, no phone, no one within miles. So, no way to call for help.
Like a coffin.
So, if any of you decide not to stay for the party, you must let me know before midnight. Of course, if you leave, I shan't be able to pay you anything.
I'm interested in your reasons for this, party. Aside from
Welcome
pleasant
back, Otzel.
company.
Hope you got your coffee.
Ghosts, Doctor.
Very fun if you
I
ever
think
get around to
everyone
it, with, especially with
wonders what they
friends.
would
Can be
do if
good.
they saw a
It can be
ghost.
good, but it's questionable at times. Yeah, it's like I've heard some mixed things
And my
about some of
wife
the
has given
entries,
us all
but
the opportunity to
like I
find
know I've seen some other people
The
do
music,
play it with friends,
ghosts,
and I think they
etc.,
usually try to
being
like
only
voice act the
creations
scenes.
of
So
hysteria,
if I ever do that,
your
I may
party
try to
should
do the
be a
same thing,
success.
like invite a couple buds on, and we
Richard
just
here
voice act
promises
the
us genuine
like
ghosts.
dub the characters and
7
shit.
now. Maybe more before morning.
That's cheerful.
4 men have been murdered in this house. And 3 women.
You planned your party very well, Mr. Lauren. 4 of us are men, 3 are women. Well, a ghost for everybody.
Richard, why don't you take us on a tour through the house and let's see what happens, huh?
Dude's like, I'm gonna need to be drunk for this.
See that stain? Blood. A young girl was killed here,
On the ceiling?
and whatever got her wasn't human. Don't stand there.
What do you mean? Where?
Oh. Oh.
It's too late. They've marked you.
Ridiculous. The roof probably leaks.
Oh, that must be what it is. Who would want to haunt me?
I would say any self-respecting male ghost.
I hope it doesn't come back.
Well, Mr. Pritchard, you're the life of the party.
Oh, he hasn't even started yet. Wasn't there a man who threw his wife into a wine vat or something?
That was in the cellar. There's been a murder almost every place in this house.
Jeez. Marked by Hershey's. Oh, that's right. That's one of the tricks they had to utilize. in this time period because they couldn't actually get the color of blood, so they had to find something with a similar consistency. So I think that was what
All
they
this
used. Yeah,
belonged
like
to a
melted
Mr.
chocolate
Norton.
or something like that.
Who didn't die here. He was electrocuted later. Mr. Norton did a good deal of experimenting with wines. But his wife didn't think it was any good. So he filled the vat with acid and threw her in.
Acid?
She was supposed to stay down. But the bones came up. It's a funny thing. But none of the murders here were just ordinary. Just shooting or stabbing. They've all been sort of wild, violent, and different.
Look out!
Ooh.
God, she didn't fall in.
You mean there's still acid in there?
Can I just point something out real quick? Can I just like point something out real fast? Like, he owns this house, and he's just like, okay, like everyone, be careful. We need to we should cancel this right away. Like, you should probably cancel this. It's too dangerous. Someone could actually die here. By the way, let me show you where all the death traps are at. Let me show you where all the death traps are at in this house, just for a point of reference. Ugh. Oh, it's a rat. Ugh. Ew. Oh yeah, that's acid, all right.
Destroys everything with hair and flesh.
Where did they even get that much acid from?
Just leaves
Safety
the bones.
procedures. Place better be up to code. Oh yeah, this. I don't know. I wonder if this place is OSHA certified. Would this place be OSHA certified? Oh jeez.
My, it's dry and dusty down here.
Well, there's a cure for that upstairs. Come on.
This is why we roll for investigation. Yeah. Gotta make sure you remember where all the traps are at.
How'd you get invited to this party? No. Oh, go on. I mean, what did he tell you?
Mr. Lawrence said everybody'd get $10,000.
But he didn't say anything about being locked in.
No.
He just made a deal with me on the phone, but nothing about having to stay.
Aren't you going to stay?
If I don't, I lose $10,000.
I'm going to stay too.
Fun fact: OSHA was founded in
10,000.
1971. Oh, really? I didn't know it was that much later
Believe in
on. Huh?
ghosts?
For some
I don't
reason, I thought
know.
they were around longer than that.
Well, I agree with what that doc says. You can spook yourself. I've done it in planes. Seen things that weren't really there. Or were they? What are you going to do with your 10,000?
Drink almost went down the wrong
If
pipe.
we get it.
What do you mean if we get it? Won't he pay us if we stay?
Ah, sure he will. 10,000 is no more to him than a nickel is to us.
We were in an automobile accident. Now I'm the only one in the family who can make any money.
Mmm.
Boy, I've never seen so many doors. Closet?
Ooh.
Bottles.
Collect all that wine. Thought so too, but figured it was worth the Google. Well, now we know. In the remake, it's a madhouse asylum,
Does
and
it go
as
anywhere?
fun fact, the evil ghost doctor has a mustache
Lance!
like Vincent Price.
Lance!
Oh no. Uh-oh. Oh, shit's going down. Oh, shit's going down. Oh. Hi. How are you? Grandma? Okay, bye. Spoopy. Yeah, she's... Yeah, no, I don't blame her. Piecing the fuck out. Lance is acting sus. Emergency meeting.
See what I mean?
Please, come on.
Did she say Lance is gone? Gone where?
Just naive, just nonchalant, like not even...
We'll have to break it down and stop.
Oh, never mind. Because that was the closet, right? Oh, there he is.
You all right?
Nothing that money won't cure. I must...
Also, that's a
my
big-ass
head.
fucking closet.
The only way you could bump your head in here.
Sister
Run
didn't
head on
scare
into
me.
You didn't do that, did you? Let's get a bandage on that.
Got horny bonked.
I wonder why they didn't kill him.
Who?
He
Ghost
didn't
realized he
always
was trying to get a little
They hit him.
get a little close there. So they just decided to give him a horny bonk.
Nora, when you came in, you said something about a ghost.
There was something.
What did it look like?
Well, it was wearing a black thing that went all the way to the floor.
Weren't you a little frightened at the time?
Well, yes.
That, Mr. Lauren, is hysteria.
All
Doctor,
right,
how
he's
do
the
you explain what happened to
psychologist.
Lance? Was that hysteria, too?
You better get that checked in a day or two.
Thanks, Doc.
Like how you just called him out on his bullshit and just didn't even reply. Night of the Living Dead is open domain. It's one of my favorite zombie movies. That is another movie that I've been wanting to do one of these nights. That's
Ghosts
another
are
movie
coming
I've
closer,
been
Mr. Lauren.
wanting to do one night,
You really
one of these
believe in
nights.
your pet ghost, don't you, Pritchard?
Before the night's over, you will, too.
Would you like a drink, Lance?
No, thanks.
I'd like one. Scotch and. Lauren, are you really going to pay anyone who stays all night?
Certainly. $10,000.
Will there be much red tape or delay?
In a hurry, dear?
Frankly, yes.
Hmm.
Or frantically.
There you are, my dear.
Lance still be acting sus. Did anyone see him vent? Did anyone see him vent?
Someone or something was in here when I came in. But where? And if the door
Also,
was
that's a
locked,
big
how
ass
did it
fucking
get out?
closet.
What you saw might have been a ghost, Nora, but what was in here with me was no ghost.
I don't know. I was so scared.
Ah.
Does it sound different to you?
Yes.
Is it Friday today? It is indeed Friday. Hello. Hello, Silent Wolf. How you doing? Thank you for swinging by. I hope you've had a terrifyingly pleasant time zone.
3, 6, 9, 12. 12 feet.
Secret alcove?
3, 6. Now, I'm going to knock on the other wall. When you hear me, you knock on this wall.
Hmm.
Tap lower down.
Oh, jeez. Oh. Okay. Old lady, exit stage left. Okay, that was pretty good. Okay, that actually caught me off guard, but the fact that she just, like, slowly moved off stage is actually kind of hilarious.
What if it ran out of here? I'd have seen it.
Lance, it doesn't run, it just floats.
Sorry, I'm just grabbing Cheez-Its.
You don't believe me.
The scariest thing ever, the elderly. She has wheels for feet. Well, she has a ghost. So she just kind of floats. Oh, hi.
I'm Annabelle Lauren. You must be Miss Manning. I realize this is a very unusual and I'm afraid very dull party. Wouldn't you like to freshen up?
Oddly accommodating.
This is your room. Depressing, isn't it?
I doubt if I'll spend much time here.
It's going to rain. Perfect atmosphere for my husband's party. Why did you come here?
He said he'd give me $10,000.
Why did he pick you?
I don't know. My supervisor just came and said I'd been invited.
How long have you known my husband?
I just met him tonight.
So? Why you? What were you doing wandering around by yourself?
Well, I was in the cellar with Lance, Mr. Schroeder, and I just left, that's all.
Don't do it again. Don't go anywhere in this house by yourself. Now,
You know,
fix your face
probably a
and I'll
good
come by for
warning.
you in a few
Probably a
minutes.
very good warning.
But
You're in danger. We all are.
but who?
I hope for your sake you never find out.
Ominous.
I'm Annabelle Lauren. Were you looking for something?
Not exactly.
Are you the doctor?
No, I'm Lance Schroeder.
The pilot. You've hurt yourself.
Oh, it's just a bump on the head. Which is my room?
I believe this is it.
Thank you, Mrs. Lauren.
Annabelle Lance. You were with the young girl in the cellar. Why was she so upset?
Was she?
And you don't look like the type to go around bumping his head. What really happened, Lance?
Well, Nora thought she saw a ghost, but I didn't see anything.
She was just frightened then.
And mad at me, I think I kidded her.
Empty the register. Wait,
I wouldn't
wait.
joke about
There's a
anything
rate. Oh,
else
was still on my
Now,
clipboard.
don't
Oh,
tell me I'm taking all this seriously.
hello, Maximka. How are you doing? Thank you for swinging by.
Find out
Hope
what
you've
hit
had
me.
a very
Yeah.
terrifyingly pleasant time zone.
If I need help, may I count on you?
Oh yeah, she.
Sure, I guess so. Look, what's going on here anyway? I mean, what is with this party bit?
This is no party. He's planning something.
Your
I
husband
like her. Yeah, she's
I'll tell you
very
what it was.
interesting. Her
must be
motives are
big
pretty
if he's gonna lay
unclear.
out 50,000.
The money doesn't mean anything. He has a reason for getting us all up here to this dreadful old house.
Well, what for? He doesn't even know us.
Maybe that's exactly why you're here.
Well, what can he get away with?
Oh, he thinks that big money like his can get away with anything. You know, of course, that I'm his fourth wife. The first
Fourth?
simply disappeared. The other two died. Lance, I don't want to join them.
You mean he,
Oh, his doctor said they died of heart attacks. 2 girls in their 20s.
Well, what can he do?
My husband is sometimes insane with jealousy. Nothing matters to him then.
Jeez.
Please be careful.
Doing well, just want to farm those RR points. Oh, no.
He would kill me if he could.
Movie night is a plus. Yeah, this is our regular... Let me go ahead and pause this real quick. Yeah, this is our regular, our once-a-month cemetery cinema nights, where we watch a classic horror film. And tonight's offering is House on Haunted Hill. And it's really interesting so far. We've already gotten some ghosts going in. No murders yet, but whew, probably not long before we get to that. Have you seen Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness? Yeah, actually, I think I saw that recently in a different Discord server. Yeah, it was all right. It was all right, but then again, I'm not really big on Marvel stuff, so there was probably some aspects about it that probably went over my head since I don't consume every single bit of Marvel media that's out there. It was an all right movie. Oh?
Annabelle, you're missing all the fun. Nora Manning was almost killed by a falling chandelier. The pilot bashed his head in.
Is he badly hurt?
The Saturnine psychiatrist bandaged him up. Don't you want to go and console him, as you do most men, in your fashion?
Oh, jeez.
You're so clever, Frederick.
Yes, I lie awake nights wondering why I married you. It was rather a mistake.
You didn't marry me, dear. I married you. Unpleasant, but no mistake.
Hurry up.
Frederick, for the last time, I'm not going to your party.
And for the last time, it's not my party, but yours. And you are going.
I am not.
You ready, dear?
No.
Uh-oh.
Are you ready, dear?
Uh-oh.
Yes, damn you.
Would you adore me as much if I were poor? No. All you want to be is a lovely widow. It's almost time to lock up the house. And then your party will really begin. I wonder how it'll end.
So it seems like both of them have their own little ulterior motive going on here.
It's close to midnight, Lance.
Okay. I'll be down in a minute.
Who is it?
Your host, my dear. It's almost midnight, Nora. We're all going to get together down in the living room.
All right, Mr. Lloyd. I'll be right down.
Oh, hello. Ah. It's a housewarming gift. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hmm? How did she not smell that? Maybe they sprayed it with a lot of perfume. Uh-oh.
Come with us. Come with us before he kills you.
Wait, what? Wait, what? I'm so... what? Pardon?
Nora. Miss Manning.
I don't want to stay here.
Nora, what happened?
Oh! Hello.
That's Jonas Slides and his wife.
Ah!
They've been caretakers here for years.
Oh!
She's blind, you know.
I'm not going to stay here.
Come with us.
Well, Doctor, it looks like we have a real case of hysteria on our hands.
I think she's just a little upset, not hysterical.
Come with me if you want to live. Panic!
Good evening.
Remember they did
Hello,
2
Maggie.
remakes of this. One was with
This is
Liam
my wife.
Neeson. Oh.
These are our guests.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen any of the
Bridges,
remakes.
Dr. Trent. You know Watson Pritchard, of course. Nora Manning. And this is Lance Schroeder.
She's blind and on wheels. Oh, gee, yeah, imagine running into that in the dark space.
What about the 10,000?
I don't care. He wants to kill me.
Who wants to kill you?
Mr. Lawrence.
May I have your attention, please? I think you all remember the bargain we made about staying all night. $10,000 apiece. If any of you don't survive, $50,000 will be divided amongst the rest of you. If I should die, you will be paid by my estate. When the door is locked from the outside by the caretakers, we'll all be forced to stay in this house until morning. If any of you decide not to stay, you must leave with the caretakers now. You won't have a chance to change your minds later, because there'll be no way to get out.
I don't want to stay.
Wait.
Was that a gunshot? Oh.
It isn't midnight yet. Who told them they could leave?
They never leave before midnight.
Well, they've gone now.
Well then.
I was going to ask you whether you wanted to stay or not, but it seems that the caretakers have made the decision for you. We're all locked in now.
But I don't want to stay.
And I'm sorry, my dear, but it's too late now.
Darling,
Well, shit.
haven't you had enough of this silly game? Get some cars up here for these people and let them go home. But pay them first.
This is your party, remember? In spite of my wife's faith in my ability to do the impossible, we will all have to stay in this house until 8 o'clock in the morning.
Blind
But
and on
we
wheels.
have
Can't see
some
what's wrong with
party
that.
favors
It's just
for you.
crash sounds coming
these
in.
little coffins.
Ah.
This is my wife's idea. I must
Oh.
say, I think it's rather dangerous. I suppose you all know how to use one of these things, but in case you don't, you just press down on this lever with your thumb and then pull the trigger. You see, they're loaded.
What the fuck?
These are no good against the dead, only the living.
I think that's the idea.
Doctor? Lance? Nora?
Go ahead, take it.
Miss Bridges?
Rip Annabelle's years. Yeah, hell yeah. He fired that right in
yours,
front of her,
dear.
too.
I don't need it.
It was your idea. Who knows, you may want to use it on me before this night is over.
Throw these guns away. They won't do you any good.
I agree with Pritchard on that point, although not for the same reason.
Dr. Trent, don't you approve of our little party favors?
Suppose Nora had had a gun when she mistook the blind woman for a ghost.
I don't think anyone else is going to walk around in total darkness.
Oh, I'm sure we're not going to go running around the house shooting each other, aren't you?
Who knows?
I'm confused. I feel like
It'll
this
make
is
people
part
do
of the
amazing
game.
things.
Put the glass down first, jeez.
Richard, you said your sister-in-law killed a man and a woman here and cut them up? You said they found hands and feet, but they never found any heads. Would you like to see one of those heads? Would you all like to see one of those heads? Well then.
What
just
does everybody
follow me.
want? Head!
I really don't need this.
We'll see about that. So, no head?
Go look in my suitcase. Just go look.
So, no head. No head.
But it was in there. A woman's head.
Nora, I think you're a little upset. Would you care for a sedative?
Get out! Get out, all of you! All of you, get out of here and leave me alone! Just get out of here!
You think it's all right to leave her by herself, Doctor?
I wish she'd taken the sedative.
Well, what do you suppose she thought she saw?
They're closing in on her.
Look, Doc, I think somebody ought to stay with her.
There could be 1 million people around her. But if they wanted her, they'd get her.
What if he's right?
He's too drunk to know what he's talking about.
I wonder. I'll join you in a minute.
Do you think it would do any good if you went in and talked to her?
Well, do you think there really was a head in her suitcase?
I don't know.
A thing like that would put me right over the edge.
Look, would you sort of stay up here? I mean, in case she needs help?
Yeah, I was like, Nora, you're upset. Take some drugs. Easy.
Thanks.
Although, again, keep in mind, this movie was released in 1955. That really was the doctor's reply to most,
Are
how
you
do I
sure
put
there are
this?
only 7 people in this house?
Certain psychological cases, like just pump drugs into
I
people.
don't believe in ghosts.
It was not
Or
really
in frightening women.
mental health wasn't really
Nora's
taken
case has
seriously
gone
back
far
then.
enough. Perhaps too far.
I know, Corey.
What do you suggest we do about it, Doctor?
Don't frighten her anymore.
No, yeah, there it is. Nora, you're a woman. Take some drugs. That's the mindset of the 50s.
Nora? Nora?
Hmm?
Nora?
Uh-oh. Oh, hi. So, head? Oh, it's a... Oh, jeez.
Nora!
Some doctors today are like that. If pills make patients stop complaining, it's the solution. Yeah. Ugh. Ugh.
What do you know about this?
Nora, I've come to gaslight you some more.
Could be one of them.
Where's Nora? Where is she?
It's too late. It's too late. You'll never find her again.
Pritchard, if you know where she is, you better tell me now.
She's gone. She's gone with them. And there's nothing you can do about it.
Oh. 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 Oh.
Nora.
Oh.
Let her down.
F's in chat for Nora.
Nora?
Oh.
She's dead, Mr. Lauren. Your wife hanged herself.
That wasn't Nora. That was the wife.
Suicide.
Wait, what? Oh, wait, what? Okay, F's for the wife then. That's not what I expected. That's actually a very good, actually a very clever fake out.
Nora.
Hide me.
Oh, there she is.
What's the matter?
Vincent smells some bullshit in the air. Oh, yeah. If his wife is involved, there's probably a, good amount.
He tried to kill me. He grabbed me and choked me and put me in that room. And then he went away and left me.
Who?
He thought I was dead.
Who?
Mr. Lord.
Are you sure about this?
I don't know. It was dark, but it must have been him.
Has anybody seen you since he left you?
I heard some people in that room, but I went by and nobody saw me.
The plot. She is becoming extra thick. With 2 C's.
How?
Lauren said she committed suicide. But I think somebody killed her.
Him.
Oh, bars on the windows. No escape.
I'm sure you've come to the same conclusion I have.
Yeah, I think so.
Well, let's all have a meeting, discuss what to do. The living room?
Okay, in a minute.
Call an emergency meeting. Just hit that button. Burp.
I've got to go downstairs. Now, you lock yourself in here and don't let anybody know you're here. If he thinks you're dead, he won't come here. And I'll get back as soon as I can. You'll be all right. And if you have to, you use it.
Living room. Over cigars. And with some whiskey on hand as well. Actually, doesn't sound like a bad idea. I'll probably get myself some whiskey after this movie. Uh-oh.
So beautiful. So greedy. So cold.
Oh, shit.
What are you doing in here?
Wait. Don't wait.
What do you mean coming in here?
I didn't want them to take her away.
You're drunk.
They will if you don't watch her.
You're drunk. All right, out with it, Bridget. Why did you come into this room?
I'm the only one who understands.
Understands what?
Your wife isn't there anymore. She's already joined them.
Now, Bridget, I've had enough of your spook talk. Get out, you sot, and don't come back into this room again.
Now I want whiskey. Got a favorite type of brands. Like, Fireball is a really good fucking go-to choice for me, but probably my favorite is Sexton brand. Single malt Irish whiskey. Really good stuff. Hard to find, though. Hard as fuck to find.
Where's what's-her-name? Nora.
I didn't disturb her since I don't think this concerns her.
No, you're right.
Mr. Lauren, isn't there some way we can get out of this house now?
No, none at all.
We could try breaking out.
The only door to the outside is made of steel. The bars of the windows are set in solid stone. We gotta stay.
I'm not afraid of your ghosts, Pritchard. But I am afraid. When we came here a few hours ago, the only thing we had in common was the $10,000 we'd get. Now, however, we share something else. The death of Mrs. Lauren. So far tonight, one of us was almost killed by a falling chandelier. One of us was mysteriously slugged. One of us has been driven to the brink of absolute hysteria. And one of us is dead. Were these accidents? Suicide? And we must stay here for 6 more hours.
6 hours? 6 of us. Time enough.
Who'll be next?
I bet it's a
How would
hard
it
find. It really is a hard find. I usually get my.
Let me ask you a question.
I usually stock up on at Bethmo,
You
but
were
they
the first
don't
one
always
to see
carry
my
it.
wife,
That's the
Nick.
thing.
Did you also see anything that she could have climbed up on and then jumped?
No.
Did any of you? There was nothing. How then did she get up there so high?
Exactly, Mr. Lauren. How? She couldn't have pulled herself up there. She couldn't have dropped from the ceiling. Do you think your wife killed herself?
No. She was murdered by one of you.
Or you, Mr. Lauren? To deliberately kill someone, you must have a reason.
We were all strangers to your wife. Only you had a motive for murder.
What husband hasn't at some time wanted to kill his wife? What husband hasn't had 1,000 opportunities to do it in such a way so that he'd never be suspected? I'm not such a fool as to hang my wife from a ceiling by a rope.
The fact remains that you, or one of us, murdered Mrs. Lauren. And that's a matter for the police.
So how do we get the police?
That's my point. We can't until morning. What began as a silly party given by an eccentric has now involved us all in murder.
For once, Pritchard may be right. If another murder's in the works, let's stop it now.
Another murder.
Why not? Maybe one of us saw too much.
Oh.
Why should even a millionaire want to give each of us $10,000 to spend one night in a gloomy old house? To see some ghosts, have a party? No.
Have you finished trying me, Doctor? And is the verdict guilty of murder?
Oh, this isn't getting us anywhere. Somebody killed Mrs. Lauren. We know that. One of us is guilty and the rest of us are innocent, okay. Now, what we have to do for the next 6 hours is protect ourselves from each other.
Do you really think?
I don't think anything. I just know that I'm going to my room. And if anybody comes in, I'll shoot him. Or her.
And if we all stay in our rooms, we'll
What?
be safe. Because the innocent will have no reason to leave his room. And the guilty will admit his guilt if he or she does.
And we all have guns.
And we're all agreed?
Oh, I wish this night were over.
Rooms? Guns? I tell you, it doesn't make any difference. They aren't through with us yet.
This is getting interesting. So at this point, it was like just
What's the use of
everyone
saying goodnight?
everyone is sus. Why does the man with the cig look so familiar? That's Vincent Price. That is Vincent Price.
Good night.
I imagine it's just doing like the fucking horror exchange with the fucking
Good night,
pointing to
Doc.
the eyes and back at them. Wait, is he gonna sleep in the same bedroom as his... Okay, no, this is a different bedroom. I was gonna say. It was like, obviously it's a kinky couple, but... Just watched Edward Scissorhands for the first time last week. Oh, I actually watched that for the first time like a couple years back, and it's actually real. Yeah, that movie still holds up. Still holds up, surprisingly enough. Really good watch. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Curiouser and curiouser. Uh-oh. The Hershey's. She's getting marked by the delicious Hershey's chocolate.
Nora, it's me, Lance. You okay? They've all gone to their rooms and locked themselves in.
Lance, I've been thinking. It was so dark down there. Maybe it wasn't Mr. Lorne.
It was him, all right. He tried to kill you, and he did kill his wife.
How can you be so sure?
She tried to warn me, asked me to help her. The doc thinks he's going to try and kill one of us. Now, there must be a way out of this place, and I'm going to find it and get the police before he does.
I'm going with you.
Well, if he finds out you're alive... No, Nora. You're safer here than any place else.
You sure
Just
about
lock
that?
yourself in and keep quiet. If I find a way out, I'll come back and get you.
Famous last words. Oh. The alcove behind the curtain. Day! Yo! Thank you so much for resubscribing! Holy shit! Spooky movie time! Yes! Oh shit, that was a hidden door. Oh shit, that was a hidden door. Oh, interesting. Day! How you doing? Thank you so much for resubscribing! Holy shit! Well, thank you so much! I hope you've had a terrifyingly pleasant time zone. And yes, welcome to Cemetery Cinema. This is our once-a-month movie night. Uh-oh. And tonight we're watching House on Haunted Hill. So, grab some Okay, that's concerning. Oh no, it's a kinky ghost! It's a kinky ghost! Oh, jeez. Oh, hello. What was that about her being safe in this room? Oh, no. Oh, so it's not time for the kink session? I guess it's not time for the kink session yet. We didn't even learn the safe word. Killzo! Hell yeah! Hello, Killzo! Thank you also for resubscribing, also for 2 months. Hello! Welcome, welcome! And I hope you've also had a terrifyingly pleasant time zone. Hells yeah, I'm into it. Let's go! Nah, this has been really interesting. This has been a really fun watch so far. Oh, hi! What the fuck is going on? What is going on? What is happening? What is happening? This looks great. I know, right? This has been great so far. Like, this still holds up. Play Freebird! Holds up way more than modern horror, that's for sure. Oh yeah, very much so, very much so. It's like, you can tell, like, some of the limitations that they had to work around in order to get some of the desired special effects, but they pull it off really well.
An admission of guilt, Doctor?
Certainly not. There's either somebody else in this house or one of us has left his room. Did you hear anything?
Organ music?
That, and someone walking.
You got yours? Ready?
You look downstairs, and I'll look up here.
Why not together?
There may be only minutes, seconds left of someone's life. Why waste time?
Sure you don't want to go together? Compare gun sizes? Oh. Oh, oh yeah. Mr. Psychiatrist is very sus. Oh, is this the room, though? Is this a room the dead wife is in? Yeah, she's still in there.
It's almost over, darling. Every detail was perfect.
What?
What's happening?
What?
We've done it. A perfect crime. Beautiful.
Has she killed him?
Not yet, but she will.
What? What?
Get me out of this hanging harness. What's taking that girl so long? What time is it?
At first, I couldn't get Nora to want to protect herself with a gun. After you appeared at the window, everything began to work just as we had planned. You were wonderful. Just the touch that finally drove her into complete hysteria.
It'll be worth all of our planning, darling. Where's Nora now? What's happened?
On her way to the cellar. So scared she'll shoot the first thing that moves.
And Frederick?
On his way to the cellar, too.
Oh, it's all a plot.
Of what? An hysterical girl accidentally shoots somebody? Who would suspect that we planned it that way, that we drove her to it?
What about my suicide?
But just a ghost party gag. We'll claim it was a dummy since I'm the only one who touched you.
And the caretakers?
Well, they had no idea what they were really doing.
What about Nora? She's not stupid, you know.
Darling, believe me, everything we've planned is working perfectly. Nora is sure Frederick murdered you. She thinks Frederick attacked her in the cellar, not me. And now Nora's almost out of her mind with fear. The heads, the music, you're hanging. I tell you, when Frederick walks in there, she'll shoot him.
It's taking too long. David, you ought to be there.
Oh, yeah, that... Oh, okay.
When you hear the shot, come down to the cellar.
Oh, how the turns have tabled. Is this going to lead to evil mastermind sex, or are we just going to ignore the bed? Well, it's going to lead somewhere. I mean, someone is probably going to get laid after all this. Just not sure who at the moment. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
No!
Oh, fuck. Wait a minute. The acid bath! Oh, that motherfucker planned this it's going exactly as planned. See, oh no. Oh no. Wait a minute. What happened? What happened? What happened? Jeez, so much is going on. It was a very realistic fall. Yeah, it was a good sell.
David? David?
Totally normal door closing activity. Happens all the time. Missed some stuff, but I knew she wasn't dead. Yeah, I had a feeling something was up, but I wasn't sure. But now I was like, I think now she might be trapped. Oh. Spooky skeleton! Wait. Oh. Oh. Oh, it's actually rising out. Oh, jeez. Oh, it's actually coming out. Is this house actually haunted, or is it all one big conspiracy? I think we can confirm that it's actually haunted at this point.
At last you've got it all. Everything I have. Even my life. But you're not going to live to enjoy it. Come with me, murderess. Come with me.
Oh, the movements are jank. The movements are jank. I love it. Wait a minute, where's she backing into? Oh, 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 oh. Push! Jeez. Konzetsu, is that you? Man, I didn't know Kon was in this movie. Welcome to the Bone Zone. Rip murderous, yeah, fucking. Wait. Oh! It's multi-layered. It's multi-layered. Ah! Ah! Oh, that's so goofy. That's so dumb. That's so dumb. I love it.
Good night, Doctor. Good night, Annabelle. The crime you two planned was indeed perfect.
Oh, you took out the psychiatrist
Only
too.
the victim is alive and the murderers are not. It's a pity you didn't know when you started your game of murder that I was playing too.
There must be
Oh,
someone
that's
getting here.
fucking
Right along here
multi-level. Yeah, conspiracy it is. Oh, hey, there you are.
I've shot
What a
Mr. Lloyd. He's down in
contraption.
the wine cellar.
Alive.
I don't think so.
Oh, so many layers. Meow.
It's him. He's alive.
Let me guess. Bulletproof vest?
You didn't shoot anyone, my dear. I loaded your gun with blanks. I can tell you all now. Trent and my wife were planning to kill me. They failed. Trent tried to throw me in the vat. My wife stumbled and fell. I'm ready for justice to decide if I'm innocent or guilty.
Shit. Holy fuck.
Now there are 9. There'll be more, many more. They're coming for me now.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
And then they'll come for you.
I mean, we got plenty of room at the cemetery. They're more than welcome here. They're more than welcome to visit here. What a giga Chad. No fucking way. Holy shit. Wow. Skeleton by himself. I love that they have a credit for the skeleton. Holy shit. Wow. That one that went in so many different directions I was not expecting. Holy shit.